Stacey, Caitlyn, Ryan, and last but not least, the man, the myth, the legend. Let's give it up for Joey Jeremiah himself.
In that at all. And then they changed their minds and kind of came up with a better character named Caitlyn Ryan, and the rest is history. And I loved that character so much better, so that was awesome.
Fake name. How about you, Dan? How did you get on the show, actually?
I was like this close to actually taking a job in the city of York as a caretaker at York Memorial Collegiate. And memo? And I was about ready to give up on acting, and my agent, who I hadn't heard from in like 2 years, said, I have an audition for you for some kids show. Would you like to go and do it? And I went down and auditioned for it. And when they called and said that I got the job, a letter arrived from the city of York offering me a second interview as the caretaker at York Memo. And it was, yeah, well, it was close. It was a tough decision.
Who wants to go next? You, Steph.
Okay, so also you have to understand, like when we were auditioning back then, it was done like a workshop. So it's like you were put in a room with like 30 other dudes, 30 other kids, girls and guys, and we had our initial auditions. The only roles to audition for were, I think, Joey Jeremiah, You, Stephanie K, and Arthur. But so there was these characters that existed, but they were looking for other cast members as well. Mr. Garcia? What? What's with the teacher cameos today?
It's Mr. Garcia, everyone.
I was really interested, and I went down, I picked up the flyer, and my dad helped me fill it out, and we sent it in. And about a week later, I got a phone call saying that I was allowed to come in and audition for the show. And they told us years or months later that about 500 kids across Toronto auditioned for the show, and only 50 or so were chosen for the workshop.
Yeah, just like our background, our like with extras background players were a part of this company as well. So there was no guarantee of having lines or anything like that, but that's one cool thing about Degrassi is that you see familiar faces all the time. They were there the whole time because
they were part of an ensemble.
Yeah, there was always an opportunity maybe to get a line here or there or more.
Yeah.
Repertory company, and we'd be a part of this show called Degrassi that we would be shooting this summer. And everyone got one, but some people knew they weren't doing a role in the show, including myself. I knew it, like they stopped doing anything with me. I just sort of sat in these workshops and they had Pat like breakdance against some other guy that wanted to be Joker. I don't know, but it was like there was nothing left for me to do. I basically that last day remember sort of resigning myself to the fact that I was not on the show, and I left, and I remember Kit came out after me. He's like, we all have these envelopes, and I wasn't sure if it was supposed to, like if you had a fat envelope or a thin envelope, I don't know, but I left. I was upset, and Kit came after me and he said, "So Stefan, listen, before you leave, what? And do you play an instrument by any chance?" Violin in school, okay, all right. Well, we'll see you next week. Oh, okay, all right. That's how
we lined up to get Degrassi signatures, and as I was getting signatures, our publicist at the time, I guess for the show, said, "Hey, have you ever done any acting before?" And I said, "No." And she said, "Well, we're having auditions in a couple of months, and here's my number, give us a call."
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
I walked into the soda shop.
And so that's what we did. Then I sent in my picture, and they called me in, and once again, my character evolved over the years. I started as more of an extra in the backgrounds, and seeing Joey naked in the cafeteria scene. And from then, it sort of stemmed, yeah, and they built Tessa. Yeah.
So what you're saying is that all these people could potentially
Yes.
be on Degrassi.
We had to go. I went from having to be like super happy because Joey tells Caitlyn that I think it's when he proposes, he gives her the ring and everything, so she's like super happy. And then the director, because it was the same room, he wanted to turn around and go right to the scene where she's bawling and freaking out because she found out that he was cheating
Okay,
on
so
her.
I don't know if any of you remember the Degrassi Junior High where the school was on fire. I was in a black and white plaid dress playing tag in the school at my grade 8 dance. And we were meant to go to the door, and back then we had some pyro, behind the door, flames, and there was fire people on site because they were supposed to light, and it was supposed to appear that the door was on fire. So Tessa was to touch the door handle, and ouch, it's hot. So we did a couple takes, and sure enough, third take, ouch, it's hot. And I actually opened the door, and the door was actually on fire. So our full faces were, so that was probably one of my most memorable. Another one would be in School's Out, Joey and I had a scene on a couch, which actually, and filmed in Stefan's real house because they used his house as Tessa's house. Stefan's real couch, as a matter of fact, too.
I had to go home and leave the couch every day. It's like, I got less action than they did in my house.
So we filmed the scene, and all of a sudden my parents come home, so I throw him off, and he goes running down the stairs, and actually, as he's going down the stairs in one of the takes, and if you watch School's Out, you'll see this scene, because they kept the scene, and he falls, and Joey hits the wall and knocks down pictures, completely not supposed to happen.
My mother's
falls
hurt.
down the stairs. Yeah, and I turn around, and I'm not facing camera now, because I'm watching Joey lead, and I'm laughing. You can actually see my shoulders. But I didn't think, the director's yelling, roll camera, continue, roll. I'm thinking, I gotta turn around now and look shocked. My parents are there, and I'm dying of laughing. And so I turn around, and you almost see me snicker in the scene, so there's a bit of a secret there, but you can, because I'm really trying to hold it together. So that was probably one of my favorites.
You're awesome.
It was really fun.
Joey steals a car with standing wheels. I got no writing credit for that. I got banned from the bus for a month. So that kind of stuff would happen.
It's kind of, we almost have to explain this thing because like they used to bus us in, like to the set. So yeah, we were basically, it wasn't a nice bus.
No.
They were vans that would break down on the DVD. And we had all these kids standing at the side of the railing like this. There's a different way where we do go back to stories over and over again because there's probably like 5 things that happen to a teenager, And one of the things I looked at, because I loved it so much though, was looking back at, so Snake's brother was gay. That was as far as we could go as far as having a gay character at Degrassi at the time.
In the 80s.
In the 80s, it was like kind of crazy that we were even having a conversation. And I don't know if you remember the episode, but Snake's brother is basically banished from the family. And that was it. And then you jump ahead to Next Generation, and we watched Marco's coming in, which is a very different experience. And he's at the school, and he's telling his friends that he loves, and now we're in the school. And then you can jump ahead another 10 years to like Tristan, who that character was introduced as fabulous. He's out. And it's like watching the transition of a specific storyline means a lot that we had to have Snake's brother and that terrible, when you look back, you're like, fucking
You always bring that as, did she actually go through with it? Is there a little Joey Jeremiah running around somewhere out there?
Rick Campanelli, right?
But it ended up with a wedding.
oh, then you know it's gonna fail. Alexa, that day was over 3 years ago.
Degrassi has been part of your lives, and we appreciate the fact that we had a small part of that experience with you guys. And as Joey Jeremiah and the Zit Remedy would say, everybody wants something, they'll never give up. Everybody wants something, they'll take your money.